I'm gonna have to admit to y'all before I begin though. Franchise Sports TV back again with another video. Make sure to subscribe to the Rumble channel under the name FSTV22. Probably need a new intro, but subscribe to that Rumble channel. I got new videos on there coming up pretty soon. I use that for, well, I guess I use that for more LeBron videos since LeBron hate is not tolerated on YouTube anymore because someone sensitive came down from their palace in LA to talk basketball, even though they're not talking about basketball. They're talking about rolling people under the bus and saying their teammates were good enough to beat the Dallas Mavericks in 2011. But anyways, this year for the playoffs, you guys probably already know, I just ain't interested. I forgot there's almost 3 or 4 games left in this season. I'm just not interested. I got back on here because I kind of miss being on YouTube talking about basketball. But at the same time, I can't talk about the modern NBA anymore. It's just way too frustrating. It's becoming almost toxic. It's not even real anymore. It's disgusting to watch. So all this playoff talk I've seen other channels do, and ESPN and FS1 do, they talking about the Lakers versus the Warriors and all this stuff and all this other blah 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 bada beady bada blah stuff. It's just like, it's not even real. It's not even real. We know that the refs and the NBA gonna help the Lakers get into the playoffs. We already know that. Shout out to Kwame Brown for saying that, because I also said the same thing. We know what's going on. They need the Lakers in there. They need the Lakers in there because it makes money. But at the same time, it's also shooting down the ratings as well, believe it or not. But I just can't. One side of me says, F the playoffs. I don't feel like watching it. But the other side says to me, be on YouTube. Entertain your subscribers. Remember last summer when you entertain your subscribers during out the whole playoffs into the finals? Yeah, I got two sides of me going back and forth with each other. I do say it's fun live streaming with you guys. I will say that. You guys are funny with your jokes and everything about LeBron and everything else. I'm just gonna say they ain't gonna be no glee watching this. The only glee and enthusiasm that's gonna come from me is being on here talking to you guys. Outside of that, I really don't care who wins this year. I do say I think the Denver Nuggets are gonna repeat. They look very good. They play the game somewhat the right way. You got your big man that can be inside and be outside shooting. He also can pass and rebound. And then he got his supporting cast who know their job. You got the dynamic duo, Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. Like I said, you got Michael Porter Jr. He's there. And then Aaron Gordon pick up some of the slack. And they can play defense and they can defend. I hope they do play the Lakers and put the Lakers out the misery once again. That will probably be the most entertaining thing about this playoffs. I think it was probably one of the most entertaining part of the playoffs last year. I think it was more entertaining than the NBA Finals because the NBA Finals was just basically just a stomp down on the Miami Heat from the Denver Nuggets. I, for one, you guys already know how I feel about my Bucks. They ain't making it out of the first round at all. Not the way they playing. I'm not expecting them to make it out of the first round. They gonna get beat by Indiana or Miami, and I really won't care. You won't get no freaking cries from me. You might get some roast. I might roast them. But that's how I'm feeling about the NBA playoffs. That's how I'm feeling about the NBA in general. You guys heard from me 2 weeks ago how I felt about it after that Lakers-Bucks game. So, like I said, expect more historic videos, more biologies. Did I say biologies? Biologies. Sounded like little Carmine. Expect more historical pieces about players from the past or even the modern era. I'm about to release a video about John Wall coming soon. I think I'm gonna call it with whatever happened to this player series, the working name. Players who basically were drafted from, let's say, mid 2000s up until 2015, and where their careers went. And we know John Wall used to be probably a top 10, top 15 player in the NBA a couple years ago, and his career just went because of injury. So you get to hear some of that. But me covering closely, the only fun I can have out of that is just live streaming with you guys. So, anyways, that's on the schedule for the playoffs. So tell me what you guys think.